Following Liverpool and Tottenham reached hardly comebacks to achieve the Champions League definitive in Madrid, supporters of both of teams now person a such heavy problem in hard to get to the Spanish equity. Straight air transportation of the UK to Madrid for dates about the definitive on June 1st include achieved more than rather than £1,300 back, in several airlines creature charged of speculation. But how win T halt above 30,000 fans in tickets, and lot out of, hard to get down there. The issue is, how? If you don't include your chair already, later the options for straight air transportation are deficient, and costly. The searching has left word lot fans frantic above the logistic. Largest seats on air transportation of Polar West England to Madrid are sold out of, though EasyJet was offer an outgoing flying on the day up the definitive for £750 one way, its maximal cost for how path. He told, Kemp up prices by 683% for back air transportation to Madrid is rather just speculation of the desire of soccer fans. EasyJet told in a declaration, we do not artificial growth card prices about sport events, prices are led by a powerful consumer demand for several air transportation due to easy planned flying times. EasyJet has put on additional air transportation or greater plane to encounter consumer demand for early big sport events, and the business says it is looking at which is probable the period about. Down there are chartered air transportation, but these aren't inexpensive each. Thomas Prepare kind of sports is organize air transportation for Liverpool fans who include matchstick tickets to the play. The price is £559 per man, and they are just accessible for Liverpool supporters who include acquired and formal matchstick card of the clubhouse. Some firms are offer straight air transportation for about £650 per man of Liverpool, Manchester and London Stansted. Several set off on the night of the play and back in the previous several hours of the next date. Though the isn't the largest relaxation stock option, it does escape the requirement to volume lodging, more than on how challenge after. The can be a far more than affordable stock option for lot fans but requires a slight inventiveness, and fast thought. A experienced disciple of Spurs about Europe, Brian says hard to discover a way to get to Madrid was a actual problem, especially as Liverpool fans had a 24-time chief begin. He says, in Liverpool qualification the night up, the fares not just jumped in cost, but the more profitable air transportation gave slight, or no period to journey of aeroport to arena. My policy on the event was to searching on the website of Madrid Airport, and discover non-English airports whose air transportation arriving in Madrid in the previous afternoon of the play. He found a flying of Cagliari to Madrid, inbound in the afternoon in period for the night boot off. Work ago, he later provided an previous flying of Stansted to Cagliari. And the price of his outgoing air transportation? A family member deal at £100. Down there's fair one issue, he hasn't yet allowed the puzzle of how he gets behind. Of year no. Lot fans are looking in flyer sometimes some rather than Madrid, and later receive the boat train to the Spanish equity. London-based Liverpool fan James Chamber, 39, controlled to get conduct of a flying of Gatwick to Alicante on the day up the matchstick for £110. Of down there he can get to Madrid in several hours on the boat train. Upcoming behind, he'll go via Valencia on UK Airways, with several thoroughly accumulated air miles. He says, it took a nice 8 several hours to get all how plan and ordered on environment, Spurs fans will be drunk by compare. Receive the boat train all the way down there is as well probable in a away travel on May 31st of London to Lyon and on Barcelona, later Madrid take about 15 several hours and standing of £259. And as lot fans include offered on public print, down there is ever the stock option to driving. One-day fans include got their cars through the canal, the driving of Calais in northern France to Madrid conducted an alleged 15 several hours to lid almost 1,000 miles. Down there are hardly any Madrid inn rooms accessible for less than rather than £1,000 on June 1. Liverpool fan Michael Edwards, of Yorkshire, graded his air transportation quite just by with a round carrier, but conclusion affordable lodging for his couple night remain in Madrid has proven unfeasible. He says, we looked direct following the play and down there wasn't a issue conclusion a inn but a sensible inn, 3 and over, begun at £1,300 for 2 nights though you wait the prices to be enlarged, £1,300 for a inn how usually extortion on £150 a overnight seems above the upper. It will be my tertiary Champions League definitive so it's not precisely a surprise party. He has ended up order 1 for about £1,400, and while he looked at the identical inn on Thursday night, the day following Spurs hit Ajax, it had lost up to £3,900. And later down there's the cost of matchstick tickets. A Soccer Supporters Federation representative told, 4 persons in each 5 tickets done accessible to Liverpool and Tottenham price more than rather than £150 in the largest costly and sight-watering £513, down there is just no pretext for these expenses.